Most people that have a lower shoulder on one side in their posture have this one key issue. And when they address it appropriately, they oftentimes get long-term improvements improving their posture. The most common problem I see is that the shoulder is lower on one side because the spine and rib cage as a whole is turned towards that side. You can see the influence that would have if I turn the sternum or the breastbone towards the right side, for example. That would lower the right shoulder. So what I'm getting at is this isn't an isolated problem at the shoulder in many cases. Oftentimes, it's a representation of the entire body, particularly the upper body's strategy of being turned towards the right side or whatever side of the lower shoulder. Over time, as the body becomes more and more rotated towards one side, let's just keep using the right side as the example here, you're going to see the front side of the rib cage eventually become very tight and compressed. And this space is going to become relatively less able to open up with every single breath that we take as it normally should upon inhalation. So we're going to be biased towards opening more so the left side of the front rib cage, which creates this feedback loop. So you're going to see this open more, this become more compressed and tight over time. So the solution will entail getting the body to better turn and improve the mechanics of turning towards the left side or the side of the higher shoulder in the presence of a rib cage and space that can open up on that compressed, tight side of the lower shoulder. To do this, you're going to lay on the side of the higher shoulder and the side you want to improve your rotation into. And then you're going to take your top leg and just straighten it out a little bit like this. Now go directly up into a side plank like this, ensuring that this elbow is underneath this shoulder. Now, what you're going to do is make sure your rib cage isn't flaring up like this. You want it to stay in without excessively crunching. And then you're going to take this top arm and reach it sort of like just in front of your bicep. This is going to slightly turn your spine towards that downside while simultaneously opening up your rib cage and the space on that right top side. Now maintain this reach of the top right side. You should just really feel your left abs or downside abs working here. Now just sit here and take slow, deep diaphragmatic breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, making sure you're staying relaxed, your neck is relaxed as possible too. As you exhale, you're going to feel more downside side abs working. And as you inhale, you're going to feel that opening of the top side chest and lateral outside rib cage too. This is what we're looking for. After doing that for about 2 sets of 10 breaths, retest how your posture looks and also your shoulder abduction on that downside should feel a bit easier. A confirming measurement for this specific issue is to test your shoulder abduction range of motion, because if your spine is indeed rotated to one side more than the other, then you're going to have an easier time expressing shoulder abduction like this and a harder time doing it on the other side. You can just envision this as if you were to go here and then turn your spine to one side. This is going to be easier, but this is going to be harder. You can measure that in a side lying position like this, making sure that your sternum bone stays relatively straight ahead and you're not allowing your trunk to turn with you. Just allow your arm to move.